Welcome back to the Orange Aces channel, everyone. Today we're back on the plasma deck, back on white stake. We're going to see what we can get going on today. Thank you all so much for the support. 7,583 of you are subscribed. If you're new here and you like my content, please click that subscription button down below. I'm going to give a quick shout out to all of my members. Thank you to Monica, Credence, Gray, Dr. Face, Robert Sand Lizard, Tool Studios, Mackenzie, CK3A, Kostika, Gothic GF, Mib, Xenia, Sebas Molly, Dr. Jack, Thundergrenade, Josie, and Philippe for being members of the channel. If you want to join, you get to see all my videos a day early if I get around to posting them. And you get some emoticons, a nice emoji next to your name. You click that link in the description down below. Let's go ahead and get started for today. No idea what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and see what we can get going on. Looking for a flush early on. And we get it. Send it off. Flushes win very, very handily in Plasma Deck on the first ante, so you don't even have to think about it really. As long as you got a couple higher cards, that works. Do I want to take this banana early? Let's see what's in the Buffoon pack. Always curious. Okay, maybe we'll take some economy instead with that Cloud 9. I mean, I can see where this run could go if we get a nice Cloud 9 run. Not exactly sure if that's going to be the case. It would require a lot of DNAs. It would require a lot of other things to go right. But you know what? $4 early on. We'll take it. Strength for more 9s. Hanging Chad, you almost have to take. Let's go ahead and open up the Arcana pack as well. Unfortunately, we don't get too much. Let's rip a Judgment for a photograph. Okay, we have an instant Hanging Chad. Not exactly what we want / need, but we do have an instant Hanging Chad. We'll strengthen up these 8s. To some more 9s, and then we can play the flush, and this is going to be absolutely more than enough. I could have just copied the king for the Hanging Chad, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe we get like a Pareidolia with these 9s, and that could be very, very fun. It's kind of my current goal. 8-ball, I don't need. We'll buy it just to sell it. Maybe we look in the Arcana pack for something cool. A death? Oh, I was going to say a death for another 9 would have been pretty cool. Maybe we'll start converting things into hearts, just because having a 9 round could be like a Bloodstone type thing. So we do have majority of hearts in the deck, so we will search for the heart flush. This should be enough. Like I said, again, with that Hanging Chad, we get enough chips. There you go. That's 2,300 points. $6 extra every round. I mean, very, very good start for us. Blue Joker, also a very good Joker on the Plasma deck very early on. Sun again. I think I'm going to hit an Emperor this time. Star and Moon. Those are really not what we're looking for. I'm probably just going to sell them, actually. And then we go ahead and continue looking for flushes. So something like this, because of the Hanging Chad, should score a decent amount more. And it does. That's 3,600 points. And we have a lot of money. $6 per round with that glorious Cloud 9. We're probably going to keep it the whole game. Let's go ahead and snap off a few aces. Could have used Judgment there again. That could have been funny. Maybe we do the Blue Joker now for score. It does cost a lot, so maybe I'm not going to do that. Not exactly worried about my score right now, especially when we draw into hearts like this very, very easily. We're just playing a flush game right now, almost a straight flush. But this should be enough to get us through. It should be much higher than, I was going to say 3,600. It is 4,300. So that is not bad at all. $19 cash out. We like that. Reserve parking could make us some decent money. Probably not interested in that right now. I kind of want the Pareidolia with the 9s right now. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Maybe 4 of a kind 9s. Roll again. Maybe another 4 of a kind 9s. Okay. Let's go ahead and send it up. 4,000 points. I think I can still get away with it with just a heart flush with some high hearts. That's what I'm trying to say. And maybe we're not going to draw it. Okay, we did draw it. Not exactly sure if it's going to be enough. Let's go ahead and see. It's going to be pretty close to exactly where we need. Yeah, it was 31 points off, which kind of sucks. We can go ahead and play a 2-pair to get us out of this ante. And we're struggling a little bit here. We're struggling a little bit for score. Even with the photo chat, we're struggling a little bit. But $15 cash out is huge. Open up the Arcana pack. Honestly, we're just going to take another Hermit. We need the money right now. If we can level up 4 of a kind, that's actually huge because it's probably better than the photograph would be right now. I'll take the clown as well for another death into another 9. We take that ice cream to help us survive a little bit. Okay, perfect. Let's continue to look for the hearts while also looking for our 9s. I'm not exactly worried about anything having ice cream on the board here. So I think we just go ahead and make some 9s. We can play the 5 of a kind. This is going to do more than enough for score. It's 21,000 points. So we got some breathing room again. We got some breathing room. We got some free rerolls as well, which could be very, very good. You could turn into something if we find a DNA. I do kind of just want to preemptively pick you up. We'll also level up Planet X because why not? So why not? We already have 7 9s, which is pretty good. Have an opportunity to turn some of them into hearts, maybe a flush 5 down the road. The heart boss could give us troubles. It could. Could we convert more hearts? I'd rather just use a temperance for the money. Blue Joker, superposition, not interested. Psychic must play 5 cards. Again, not too worried about that. Let's just go ahead and dig for those 9s. I mean, realistically, we should be able to find at least one more. Okay. It doesn't look like we are, but we're going to play a different trick up our sleeve and go ahead and copy this stone card for a ton of chips, and that's going to be enough with the help of some ice cream to get us through. Very, very easy. If we find DNA, we definitely want to play a 9 and level up this hologram. I think that could be a fun run for us today. Not exactly sure if we're going to, you know, successfully complete that, but we'll see. There's another 9. We're up to 8 of them. Can we find a juicy one in here? We can find 2. How about a gold 9? I don't mind that. 10,000 points now. Again, just looking for our 9s. Pareidolia came into play on our last run. We actually found a natural negative Pareidolia, which was pretty awesome. I don't think we're going to win in one here, unfortunately, unless something crazy happens. Yeah, it's only going to get us half the way there. We could play a 4 of a kind. We could play a 3 of a kind. Let's just go ahead and play another high card. Not exactly sure what we're going to score here. Ice cream does go down quite a bit, which sucks. Let's go ahead and play the 5 of a kind. This is going to be more than enough. And yeah, that's 24,000. So any 5 of a kind, as long as we dig for it, we'll be fine right now. About a 5th of our deck right now is 9s. So that's a good thing. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Let's continue making hearts, because maybe this could be a bloodstone run with the 9s. Also looking for a red seal. That sucks, but let's take another 9. Why not? It also does help the hologram out quite a bit. Showman could help out. I think we're going to say goodbye to the photograph. I don't think that's what I want. If I think about it, if we play a 9, that's only another 18 chips. This is 75 chips. We'll hold on to it for now. We'll hold on to it for now. I think because we have 10 9s now, ideally we do draw them relatively often to get that 5 of a kind, so something like that. And then I think we're still scoring way more than enough if we play something like that, because photograph wasn't helping us out anyways. So that's totally fine. We just go ahead and make our money with these 9s. Idle could be fun. Not exactly. Well, we got another jack. That's really, really good. We're going to level up the hologram. Probably a bad hit for the hologram for sure. Can we get another Cloud 9 is the question. All face cards are marked face down. Doesn't really bother me. We're only looking for our 9s. If it was Pareidolia, that would have been a problem. Really not drawing any of our 9s either. Let's go ahead and send off this 2 pair. It is going to hurt our ice cream value a little bit. Go ahead and make sure we play the stone card first, just to get as many chips as humanly possible. We almost won with that. And then there's our 5 of a kind again. Get some value out of the gold card, which actually is going to increase our interest as well, up to 26. So $5 of interest, $10 from the Cloud 9. Hopefully we can find something because of this. Blank voucher, I think, is going to be required for a run like this right now. We do get a business card. That isn't going to do anything. Another standard pack for nothing. I don't think I'm going to add any more bad cards to our deck. We get a re-up on our ice cream, so I'm definitely going to take that. That's going to help me out. Thank you, Showman, for allowing me to find the ice cream again. That is actually insanely helpful. I'm not going to lie. There was a straight. We just discarded it. We have 10 nines in this deck. I mean, surely we can find them. That is pretty abysmal. We're getting some pretty bad draws there, but that's okay. Ice Cream is back in full force. I'm pretty confident we can find all of our nines. We can make all of the money that we need to. Still only 4 of a kind. I feel like that's going to be enough, so I'm just going to play it just because the ice cream is melting at an alarming rate right now. And that could be a problem for us in the future because it's kind of our safety net for scoring right now. We do have 2 more 8s, so we will buy that strength. I feel like we almost have to level up 5 of a kind if possible. There we go. There's another level up on that. Let's do it again. No such luck. Certificate. Not very interested. There is an 8. Let's go ahead and discard and try and find our other 8, if at all possible. It is going to be a hard draw, and we found it. Okay, so all of a sudden we have $12 from playing these 9s. Send it off. Obviously, this should be enough to get us through. Okay, it's actually getting pretty close. Well, that extra $12 is very huge. There we go. Scary Face doesn't help me, but a Sun card potentially could. Definitely going to just death here for another Heart 9. So we have 13 9s in the deck now. We can Hierophant some 9s, which is going to give us some extra scoring as well. Ramen isn't really going to help us. Hook, kind of scary, not going to lie. I hope we have enough 9s in the deck to get us through. I really do. Please find 2 more. Okay, that's not ideal. We are going to play the 4 of a kind with the stone card here just to make sure that we're scoring enough points here. It's going to be close. That's enough to get us through. That stone card actually helped us out a bunch. I'm not too sure that this run has any legs. I'm going to be honest with you. Level up the Planet X again. I mean, leveling up the planets might be the only way that we actually see this run through. Let's go ahead and Hierophant another 9. Getting some of those extra chips could be very helpful for us. We can cut some kings. It's not going to be a face card run. Smiley Face isn't going to do anything. Smiley Face isn't going to do anything. Banana's not going to do anything. 40K. All right. We did find 1 9 that we need. We pretty much have to rely on the money that we find this game. That's pretty much what it has to be. Okay, not quite a flush 5, but we will play this 5 of a kind, which hopefully, again, is enough. It is 71,000 actually. That's a good score because of the Hierophanted 9s. We're making $24 on a cash out. That's pretty good. Keep leveling up the 5 of a kind if at all possible, I would say. It's not at all possible. Triple Earth instead. Not the best. Another Ice Cream. I mean, realistically, what gets us through? I think Hologram Dream's dead. Ice Cream at least helps us to survive. We can buy both of those as well. I do want to create one of those 9s. I would like to Empress the other 9s, and I think we just send it off. There's really nothing else that we need to worry about. But the ice creams are going to keep us alive nonetheless. The double ice cream strategy right now is going to keep us alive. $25. We are going to have to transition to X-Malt here pretty soon, and it does get me a little bit worried. Let's continue with Hierophanting some of these 9s. Don't need the gold card necessarily, so that's okay. Double Mercury is not going to help me. Trading card is not really going to help me either. First hand is drawn face down. Let's pray that most of those weren't 9s. Let's go ahead and send that off as well. This is a little bit scary, but we do find our 5 of a kind. This should be enough to get us through, or at least extremely close with all of these ice creams. It is 81,000. Perfect amount of score. I'm getting a little bit worried. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting a little bit worried about this run. Pretty worried. Okay, Ectoplasm, not the best. I think our best chance is Aura. It is for chips. That is a Giga 9 now. There's Photograph again. It's not really going to help me. It's not really going to help me, unfortunately, because we don't have Pareidolia. A third ice cream. We say goodbye to Showman, and we go triple ice cream for the lulz. We go triple ice cream for the lulz. We do find our Giga 9. We are cutting our deck a decent amount. Let me go ahead and send something like this off. This probably still wins because of this Giga 9. I mean, it's just a chip run right now, but that's 180,000 points with 3 ice creams. That's kind of wacky and weird. That's kind of wacky weird. We throw that on the Giga 9 maybe, and that's how we get here. And that's how we get here. We get another Giga 9. Okay, that's $15 per round now. A lot of jacks. A lot of good jacks are happening. Devil? I feel like we just have to roll. We get the Giga 9. Okay. Let's send off some magicians. Send off a few feelers with these 9s. Can I find another 9 so I don't have to play them all? Do have 5 hands. Not too worried about it. It does hurt our ice cream quite a bit. It does hurt our ice cream quite a bit doing that, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and send this one off. Not exactly sure if this wins. We get the money hit. That is going to win. And we get the planet value, which is actually huge. Okay. Ice cream's still actually doing something for me. Cloud9's helping me out. How are we going to pivot this game? I have no idea. How we're going to pivot this game, I have no idea. Let's take the money. The money, I feel like, is our only out in this situation. No 9s there. We don't grab anything. Emperor. Another sun card, I guess. Don't know how we're going to pivot this. A trio is not really going to do much for us. We need multiplicative malt. That's realistically our problem. 5 of a kind sets our money to 0. That's also a big problem. Okay. Okay. Well, if there was ever a time to do something like this, the time would be now. We go ahead and send off the flush 5 with the Giga 9. Hopefully we get close to at least winning. We cannot afford to set our money to 0. It's 100,000 points. It's 100,000 points. Okay. Now we can just play 4 of a kind until the cows go home. Send this off. Stone first because it's going to score 11 more chips. This probably gets us out. I would assume that this is about 40,000 score. It's 84,000. Okay. How far can we go with the triple ice cream? We're on ante 8. Can we win with triple ice cream? That will be the question of the ages right now. That will be the question of the ages. Can we level up our 5 of a kind again? We can level up Aries. Definitely need to do that a little bit. Rough gem, not going to help us. Aries again. Okay. We do just got to spend our money, don't we? 100,000 points. Not exactly worried as long as we find the Giga 9. We found both Giga 9s. Okay, we do have our flush 5 almost. What I want to do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to have to find one more heart 9. We have many. We have many, but that's what we're going to have to do. It is going to hurt the ice creams a little bit. We found it. Okay, so this is what we do. This is what we do. Get a little bit of money. Get a little bit of level up. That's the Giga 9 right there. That's the Giga 9 for chips. We hit the money again. That's actually crazy. Can we win with 3 ice creams is the question. Can we win with 3 ice creams? Maybe that is our play here today. Because I seemingly cannot find a way out of this game. I cannot find a way out of this game. What is our boss blind? Forces 1 card to always be selected. I feel like that's fine. We'll buy you. Can tower up another card. Maybe that can help us out in the future. Get another 9 perhaps. Oh baby, double red seal 9s. We take you. Double red seal 9s, huh? Sock and Buskin doesn't do anything. We level you up. We turn that red seal 9 into you. Do we have any 8s left? No. Another tower card. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious, this game. I think we just win here with our Giga 9. Send it off. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want the ice cream to fully melt out. I kind of want it to last the full game. It's 200,000 score. We have 4 more hands with this ice cream. It's 200,000 score. They're really not doing much anymore, are they? We'll buy you to bring you into the pack. Strength, Judgment, an Empress, a Hierophant. A lot of good options. A lot of good options. We'll do that. I feel like the smart play would be to Judgment here, but I don't want to. Let's go Hierophant again. And skip. Okay. Do one more here. Temperance for more money. We'll take it. We'll take it. An invisible. I feel like we have to sell an ice cream for the invisible. That could be our way out. That could be our way out. As long as we can focus on winning here, that could be our way out. This is just a 5 of a kind with our Giga 9. I feel like that's powerful enough. Let's send it off. It's close. It's close. Surely it hits a 9. Okay, good. This is going to win, so we're going to play our lucky card here first. Maybe get some lucky action. That is going to win. We won with 2 ice creams, which is kind of crazy. Let's go endless mode, and let's see if we can turn this game around. Let's see if we can turn this game around. Popcorn, you're just objectively better than this ice cream for now, so I guess I buy you. Let's open up the buffoon pack first. Buy, sell, buy. Hand size, I suppose. I think we can get to this other invisible. I think we can get there. Unfortunately, yeah, 220,000. We can probably score that. We can probably score that. We are going to have to find the Giga 9. Probably going to have to play a few rounds of 9s here, which I am okay with. If I do something like that, does it at least get me halfway? That's the question. Does it at least get me halfway? 130k it does. We also get this guy, which is good. We do want to level up our flush 5s if at all possible. There's our Giga 9. That is going to seal the deal. And we are going to see the light of day for this invisible Joker. 174,000. Okay. Okay. So, what we're going to do is sell, sell. We do get another Chad, which is not bad. It's really not the worst thing ever. It's probably the best. Another Red Seal 9? I mean, I don't know what our pack luck is right now, but that's kind of crazy. What does Obelisk do? Nothing for the time being. The Idol could be the way out of here. We find Hearted 9s. The Idol could be the way out of here. Is there a way at all that we could scavenge together 300,000 points? Is there at all a way that we can scavenge? We did find our Giga 9. This is probably the best we can do. Let's go ahead and see. If we can find a 9 of hearts, we could idle this game. We could idle this game. I think that does secure us the W here. It does secure us the W. We play the lucky card first to maybe get some money. That does secure us the W. 9 of hearts? Did you really hit 6 of hearts again? We only have 1 of you. Did it just hit 6 of hearts again? Justice keeps us alive. Perhaps. Perhaps we have to start thinking that way. Perhaps we have to start thinking that way. We justice into another death. The glass 9s now maybe keep us alive. Okay. Okay, we use you. Send you off. Lovers in a tower. Not exactly what I was looking for. Cards played previously this anti are debuffed. I think we're okay with this glass. I want to say that we're okay with this glass. I want to believe in it. I really, really do. Not exactly sure. How many of these are debuffed? We have another one. Most of the heart 9s are debuffed. How many more left do we have in the deck? We have 9 of them. We do have 9 of them. So maybe we just go ahead and play something like this first. Since we have 9 of them in the deck, I feel like we could be okay. It's 91,000 points. It's not ideal. I do just want to find the other glass. I feel like that is pretty important. Still have 5 more 9s in the deck. Still have 4 more 9s in the deck. I'm getting a little bit worried here for our score. We did find the double glass. We do get the flush 5. It's not terrible. Sell these. I could calculate score. I'm hoping this just wins. I'm assuming it does with all of the glass. It does. Oh, both of them broke. Both of them broke. That means we're literally dead. It landed on Queen of Diamonds, bro. No. Come on, game. 177 million. We could have actually done something with this game. We could have actually done something. Say, give me another 9. No. Take the money. Help me out. Queen of Diamonds, idol. You haven't hit my 9 one time. It's actually tragic. The game's over. The game's actually just over. We're not scoring a million in a million years. We have no glass. This actually just hurts. This actually just hurts. That's literally our best hand. What would it ever receive? 300,000 is actually more than I thought it was going to be. It's actually more than I thought it was going to be. Perhaps we could have gotten there if we hit some more malt with the trio. Not exactly sure. Let's go ahead and try it again. Can we hit some malt? We do hit some malt. We're dead. We're so totally done. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. The triple ice cream, though, I'm not going to lie, was actually a huge play. The triple ice cream was actually a huge play. That's it. That's all. Unfortunately, high score of 177 million. Probably the most unorthodox set of 9s that you're gonna ever see. Very fun run, though. We made Cloud9 work a little bit. Only got 16 of them. Having both glass break there is like utterly disappointing. Like utterly disappointing. That literally just hurt my soul because I knew the game was over at that point. But we grinded through. We had triple ice cream at one point, and maybe triple ice cream is a cheat code in Plasma Deck. I don't know. But that was pretty fun. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry this game, you know, could have been a little bit better. But I like to show you all of the fun and wacky games that I play. And obviously I'm not playing for optimization. I'm not playing to get the perfect score. I've done that in the past. I'll do it in the future. I do it on stream when we go for nan-imp runs like that. This was simply for the fun of the game. Maybe if we had copied another Cloud9, we could have found something better. I was hoping to find Paradolia. We would have hung on to the hanging Chad forever. We would have been totally fine for a long time. Anyways, it is what it is. So thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you want to support me, please click that subscribe button. If you want to support me further, click all the links in the description down below. I will see you tomorrow for some more Balatro content. Everybody have a good day. Take care and goodbye.